What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Game Like Will, man. Back with another video. And in this video, we're just going to talk about money, man. We're back on that topic. Never left. You know what I'm saying? Because today was a good day. Today was a day where I had to make a decision. And I had to figure out what side hustles was it that I actually believed in. The ones that were closer to me than further from me. You understand what I'm saying? I always tell people if you're going to become a client of Game Like Will, I'm going to first give you a daily schedule, right? As a lifestyle coach, right? Even if you dating coach, you tell you like, yo, you got anything else going on besides just trying to, you know what I'm saying, go on dates? Because women are fall in love with not just the guy, but his lifestyle. Who was he? What was his path? What did he stand for? What was he doing? What is he doing right now? Is he thinking about me? Is he talking about me? Or is he talking about that money? Or is he talking about his job, his career, his YouTube channel? You feel me? So I had to really think about this because, bro, I've been plotting on side hustles for a long time, and I still will get a job. You feel me? I still will get a job, but I felt more secure, and I feel more secure getting a job, even if it's a security guard or something like that, just with money on the side. Because my last couple of jobs, I would be blowing the whole check. I'm talking getting paid $900 bi-weekly, and see, if I could go back, I wouldn't know what to do with that. I would know. But back then I would just like kind of like look at it, marvel at it. Oh, I got almost a rack in here, you know? Da 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 da. And I just let the money just kind of just I'll start buying food. I'll start, it was no Chipotle, and I was a Chipotle down there, but they didn't deliver or anything. DoorDash. I would be a DoorDash king. You know what I'm saying? I just DoorDash, DoorDash, DoorDash. And even now, I'm not gonna act like I don't still have that bug in me to still try to just go out and get some food. I was just thinking about getting some food tonight for real. But one thing I'm trying to tell you is this: peep this. What's your side hustles? This is gonna be the cornerstone of whether you're gonna be successful or not. A lot of y'all look at famous people and y'all say, "Oh, he's a rapper, so that's where all his money coming from." Oh, they're at work at the bank. This is where all their money coming from. But it's really like a table. I look at finances like a table. Whatever you do in this real world is the table. But the fucking legs of the table, if you take those away from the table is just as good as the ground. It's just walk right over that shit, man. Oh shit, I almost tripped. What the fuck is this? You'll kick it or some shit, right? But the table needs the legs to stand. So the legs will always be things wherever you could get some money that are things that are more easy to go get or close at hand, resourceful, so to speak. So, I mean, like I said in the last video, if you get some startup money from somewhere, $50, $100, 150, 200. We're gonna stop right there because I feel like that's all you need to be able to start to have a budget or uh, have a budget as far as like you still might want to go get some fast food real quick because you want to kind of like relish in that moment or whatever. But you still got to make these little grounded decisions. Like um, that's what maturity is. That's what I think, and that's how I feel, and that's how I move. Like these are things that, and I had to do a little bit of journaling earlier because I had to think to myself like, wait, hold on, okay, I might wanna, do this. So it's something called, I think, the 30, 50, 80 rule. I don't know. You put 30 in an account or some shit. You take 40 or 50, you put it towards your investment, whatever you wanna, your side hustle or whatever we just were talking about. Or it could be a guard card. It could be anything. It could be CDL. And then you take the rest and you put it in some type of account where I think I just said that for the 30. I don't know. But these three places go to three different places. Let's just put it like that. And say you don't got a bank account, because I know around this point people, because I know for me I didn't have a bank, and that bank shit get a little tricky. So it's like if you've been broke for so long, you probably opened up a couple of banks and then just kind of just let them shits just turn into ash and shit. So if you're one of those type of people, what you would have to do is like really think to yourself, okay, what's some online banks or what's some different shit. But even then, say you don't want to fuck with none of that because it seemed too confusing, and you don't really want to do that. You could just use your wallet. Just use your wallet, and you because typically a wallet has three flaps. So put a little bit of money over on this side, put a little money in the middle, and then put a little money over here, and that signifies that this money I'm not gonna touch. This money goes towards food if I get hungry, and this money is to get flipped. And you want to basically play this game. And I just made this shit up. I'm making this up right now. You want to play this game because I'm thinking of this shit. This shit fire. Hold on. Play this game. The money that's going into the bank, you ain't touching that. Period. But the money that you have, that is um, money for flipping or sparking or starting your side hustle. Then you got the money for food. The key is, okay, I only need to eat once a day. And not even, because I be fasting sometimes. Damn near every day. I break the fast. So it's like you really don't even gotta touch your money if you really don't want to just you know what I'm saying? So it's no way to lose. But I'm speaking for people who are gonna literally gonna have a urge to eat because that's what people gonna have. So you want to have a race against yourself. Okay, let me take the flipping money and go invest in my side hustle now or as quick as possible. Because like I said, you broke the money into sections, so that money ain't going nowhere. You know not to touch it. You better not. You know not to touch it. It's in the middle. That's side hustle money. Don't touch that. The money on this side though is for food, or if you running a little low on little dollars in the other areas, you just gonna be like fuck it, because you could get food. Um, if you really need to, or you could fast, or you can just go to farmers market, get like fruit, cheap fruit, and just like kind of like just use your thought process with that. Get on the game like Will Diet, and it'll make more sense. So what you want to do is have a race against yourself. Can I buy this investment that I'm gonna invest in so I could go do this side hustle and start flipping this shit now? Uh, before I run dry with my meals, my food, my money for my meals. Because think about it. A lot of y'all like to eat out, so you want to really manage this shit. You might eat out twice per week, and you might say, okay, fuck it. Today's Monday. I'm gonna eat out Mondays, and I'm gonna eat out Fridays or Saturdays. Pick a, that day could alternate. But every other day, I'm strictly fasting, and I'm strictly eating fruit. I really don't even really think vegetables is really that healthy for real. So like, and I got to keep my energy high. So as a dating coach, I'm always thinking like this. So what I always tried to do lately was come up with a program where it feeds back into itself. Feedback loop. That's how you win in life. Feedback loops. You don't win by output with no input, with no income. You just give all your energy away, give all your attention away, just give everything away, give all your sperm away. But you win by being I don't know what the word is, I don't know why the word pretentious came up in my mind. I don't even know what that word means. Esteemed or some shit. Self esteemed, hold on. So what you want to do is understand your own program financially. Because people talk about program with women, but you can't have no program with women if you ain't got no program with your self esteem in your life. And that's where it starts. I honestly think priorities, right? Friendships, money, like self esteem. And I'm not putting that in order, but it is priority. These three comes before you getting a girlfriend. Like, because even if you get her, you just gonna be some D or something on the side. Like you ain't gonna be Mr. Mr. Right. You know what I'm saying? And even then, it's like you know, you never know. Like women get tired, and you don't know what's gonna happen. So you gotta look out for yourself. So looking out for yourself is everything. That's why I said we're gonna start talking about financials on this channel because people don't understand how relationships and money kind of play a part with each other, right? Um, they just do. And if you're really supposed to be a leader, but you're out here being a follower, you're gonna suffer. You're gonna get tired of suffering. You're gonna get tired of people telling you no when you really need that yes. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get tired of people just. There's gonna be some rotten motherfucker in control of your life at some point, and it's natural. It's supposed to happen, right? So what I'm trying to say, man, in this shit is just listen, bro. Protect yourself, man. Understand that. I'm new to the financial game. I'm trying to figure this shit out. It's not really that scientific or hard, but if you don't know what side hustles you really want to do, then yeah, it get crazy. But in reality, you know, it's enough out here for you to skim through the side hustles and really, really figure that shit out. It's just, do you really feel like doing it? And can you get used to doing that side hustle? Because once you get used to doing it, you're going to develop it. First of all, it's going to be easier. AI make everything easier too, but it just become easier. And then it's like, okay, shit, I'm gonna make a flip here, make a flip here, just flip this. Okay, shit, just got 500 one week, 500 next week, 500. And then you'll start to see a continual um, a rate of income per week and per month. And then you're like, you're good. What else in life do you need? This is the question. Like y'all comment below. What else do you need in life at that point? You don't need no approval from your parents. You don't need no approval from no woman. You don't need no, you know what I'm saying? I mean, half of y'all gonna end up paying for sex. Let's be real. Like, I'm just saying, like, y'all gonna hit that strip club when y'all realize y'all ain't got no mouthpiece. So I'm just saying, either way though, you're gonna be satisfied by the end of the night. You don't bust that nut, and you also could order some wings or some shit. Oh well, Sally was acting up, so I had to go find, Riri, the stripper, and do that. But that's your life. Everybody got to play a role. Everybody equates to some type of equation, so that's cool. But what I'm saying is, if you don't got no money, you can't even do that. You can't even do that. You gotta watch Pornhub. You gotta stay in the crib. You can't go get no food. You can't go on no date. You run into a chick that you used to know from high school, and you been wanted to crush her. You run into her, you chop it up with her. She probably even think you look cute today. Y'all talk, but a woman ain't really trying to fuck with nobody who ain't really running shit for real. That's the problem I'm seeing. Guys, they want to be pretentious. I think the word is pretend, but they want to pretend about running shit. It ain't even about being a man because a woman will get with a dyke if the dyke is running shit nowadays. Because that's just they want that leader. You feel me? So it's like that's what they looking for, a leader and somebody they could depend on. And if you could you can't depend on yourself, you really fucked. But what I'm saying is that's what I'm trying to say in this video. That's all I'm trying to really say is like side hustles is that cornerstone that's going to change the trajectory for a lot of people because like I said, what the fuck can a job do for you that a good ass side hustle or a consistent side hustle that you've mastered or that you really like to do or that you could tolerate? Because you don't gotta love it. You don't gotta love it to fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can literally fuck the game just because you know how to play the game type shit. And that's what's so crazy. It's like half the women that y'all be wifing, if you really sit down and have a conversation with them and you ask them, well, don't ask them what type of guy they like, but if they really just, you just catch them in the right moment, like, they're gonna let you know, like, yeah, I like that guy. He's a, cause you like looking, you probably say some shit like, yo, he's a player, right? Yo, simp ass, you probably, he's a player, right? Yeah, like they like that, bro, and but they dating you. They know you not a player, but they dating you though, and it's like, okay, cool. Um, don't try to be him because you're not him, but understand that it's a dog eat dog world. You feel me? Like, that's what she likes, bro. That's what she likes. You feel me? That's just what it is. But like I said, everybody got to play a role. So that's why people be like, "Yo, she's not yours. It's just your moment type shit or whatever the fuck." And it's like, bro, accept that, bro. I'm talking to all the men across the United States. Yo, embrace that. Embrace that. You'll be a realer nigga if you embrace that. But most of y'all gonna get in y'all feelings. What you mean, Rebecca? Rebecca make it seem like she loved me. I sleep with Rebecca at night. You feel me? How she gonna get up and tell me in my face she like this nigga Tony, and I know he a player. Blah blah blah. Oh well. Women like that raunchy shit. They like rough neck guys. They like guys who been through some ugly shit. Oh well. Like Andrew Tate, you either get up and put yourself in the fire and go through some crazy ass shit, or you just sit there and be soft. A lot of y'all can learn how to box. A lot of y'all could go to the gun range. A lot of y'all could do all the same shit that anybody else that your girlfriend will gonna wanna really lust after. But you really don't know the guys. They just be lusting after them. But it's like, y'all want women to lust after y'all. All right, that's why y'all watch the dating videos. Yeah, a lot of y'all don't want no marriage, and that's why you watching. A lot of y'all just want to crush some shit. Let's be real. We all, as humans, have an instinctual, insatiable urge to crush some shit. So that's the case. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You got to think outside the box. At the end of the day, literally. So it's like, once you thinking inside the box, they're not gonna even want you because checkmate. That's why. It ain't even the personal. It's just checkmate. It's just checkmate. So if it's checkmate, it's checkmate. And that's what I'm starting to realize. Women are just women. Us guys, we're just guys. And the moment you hang around a bunch of women, even if it's your family, whatever, you gotta literally know, like, okay, shit, I'm listening to them, but the shit they talking about, I'm not really digesting none of this shit because that's gonna make me feminine if I digest it, but I could hear it though. And it's for the younger guys who raised by mommy and shit. Hear what they saying, listen, give them an ear, feed that shit back to them, but don't take none of that shit in because that shit is poisonous for the men. But that's why y'all fucking up and y'all get nervous around women because y'all really care what they talking about and y'all been trained since birth to really give a fuck and empathize with that shit. So when y'all hear a woman come to y'all talking about their boyfriend, y'all don't say, let me translate that, oh, she might want to suck my dick. No, y'all don't do that. Y'all be like, wait, hold on. Like, she really, like, she trauma dumping on me. I don't want to hear this shit. Type shit. But it's two different guys who hear two different things. That's what I'm trying to say. So you gotta understand, man, a part of being a man is really just staying out the way a lot of the time. And it's not on some like you stay out the way because you don't want to be in the midst of some crazy shit because you might want to sometimes get in the midst of some crazy shit. You just want to choose when you get in front of the fucking crazy shit because a man is a prepared creature. A lot of women aren't prepared. Men are prepared creatures. I know today is a different day, but I'm talking tradition wise. We are supposed to be some unfuckwittable type people. Like, we're supposed to be like front and center, strong, thinker, aware, and all type of shit. Reading books, just king type shit. But nowadays the energy has changed. And listen, last tip I'm gonna give because this shit just went to a whole different dimension. Every thought that you have don't gotta be expressed. And look who's talking. But this is my channel, so eventually, of course, I'm just gonna keep talking in certain videos. But it's like one thing I learned around women that you'll get cooked if you keep doing. That's why I say just listen to them, let them talk and listen. Because first of all, as a man, you're supposed to be the anchor or the rock. First of all, that's number one. But number two is like the world that we live in. You gotta think and you gotta listen. That's how you emerge or evolve and go to the top in life. And but it's ironic because I'm talking and that's just what I'm doing as a profession of damn near. But like you can express, but like you gotta really express to people who are like you. Like that's what it is to know thyself. Like that's why YouTube's so thorough because you're attracting the audience at the end of the day. So it's like hate the person or love the person. The person is not dependent on the hate or the love because he's attracting his own tribe. So it really doesn't matter. Um, but that's what separates the guys from the boys from the men because the men don't care what people think. You feel me? And you can't get money while you care what people think. You can't do that. You can't be that. You can't be that guy, bro. That boss. You know, women say I need to deal with a boss. I need a guy that's a boss. They saying that because that guy is not moved by nothing. So therefore, I could trust him. I could trust somebody who ain't moved by every little thing that happened. He don't got no boss who shitted on him today. He don't got that type of problem. He got a problem. He just was gambling last week. He know he gonna make it back, but he just mad today. He just a little. He not even mad. He just a little flattered today because he was gambling, lost about 50,000 or some crazy shit. But he know he gonna get it back. And fuck it, I think he gonna get it back. I trust in him. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of energy you want to bring to all interactions in life. It's an all-encompassing positivity and an all-encompassing success that it doesn't waver whatsoever. You can't even lose. You can't even lose. You can't lose because all you're doing is winning over and over. That becomes the pattern that you live in. You live in that pattern. You live on that frequency. You become a defeatist. I think that's the word. You start to defeat people when you see them trying to drag you into conversations and you're like, man, that's toxic. So you let them talk and then you just shut up. You realize you sit back. You just start sitting back. They'll exhaust or they'll learn to shut the fuck up because they know that they ain't controlling your ass. So it's like a lot of the shit people feel hopeless about. It'd be an answer. It'd be an answer there, but the answer just be invisible. But it'd be right there the whole time. And it's crazy because when you're not on that frequency, it could be harder to even do it. But it's always there. It's always there. You know what I'm saying? But not side hustles. Man, I'll give y'all some side hustles if y'all DM. You could DM me at Willard Chosen, or you can email me at gamelikewill@gmail.com because I got a side hustle that could work for anybody and it could get you a bankroll. You feel me? And because I might do that shit myself, one of these days before it get too cold to do it. But even then, you could go shoveling if you really, really, really want some startup money or some money. And that's the thing, man. You got to use the seasons. Every season, 4 seasons in a year, all year long. You feel me? All year long, you can do something, and that's why it's so crazy to be broke. That's why it's so crazy to accept being broke, right? Because being broke is a part of life, but accepting being broke is a defeatist mindset. You're believing that you are the characteristic that's happening out of some shit. But it's your boy Game Like Will, man, back with another informative financial video. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe on this video. If you're new to this channel, what's up? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? And more videos coming soon. I'm just gonna post this. You know what I'm saying? Might do a video on social circle or something. And see you on the next video, man. I'm out.